How you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here, and today's video is about this Gon Bops Daniel de los Reyes Cajon. We've done a lot of cajon videos here at Sweetwater because we have a great selection, and this one is pretty special. Daniel de los Reyes, with the rolling R, is a fantastic percussionist, and I definitely encourage you to check out his music and his playing. Google his name. It's a fantastic musician, and he comes from a very long line of fantastic musicians. His father is Walfredo Reyes Sr., great player. His brother is Walfredo Reyes Jr., fantastic drummer. So they have a long lineage of drumming and percussion in their family. Gon Bops has taken that lineage and the expertise of Daniel de los Reyes and made a fantastic musical instrument. Daniel is the percussionist in the Zac Brown Band. He's done a lot of other things as well, but his current gig is Zac Brown, and you know, it's pop rock, kind of Americana music. And although you can play all kinds of cajons in pop rock settings, this one, they made it especially for that. They made it easier to play. You don't have to be a kind of expert cajon player and have that expert cajon technique to get a cool sound out of this instrument. It's made out of 100% poplar wood. It has 4 wires, kind of in a traditional cajon setting on the inside behind the faceplate. And that combination makes for a very loud but very musical sounding cajon, and it's easy to get the boom from the center and the snap from the top. Again, you don't have to have real traditional cajon technique or be an expert percussionist to get those tones. If you've ever watched a real percussion player up close, like Daniel, or say an expert conga player like, say, Pancho Sanchez, their hands are very tough. They've been playing percussion their whole life, and they can get sounds out of those instruments because they have great technique, but they don't have to play as hard as amateur percussionists like myself. So an instrument like this really makes it easier to do such a thing. This instrument will work equally as well in all the traditional Latin styles of cajon playing, flamenco music, Peruvian music, all those things. It'll work fantastic in those applications as well. A few other features of this cajon are the seating area. It's kind of a rough, almost sandpapery feel on the top, and it just makes it so you don't slip off the top. Because when you play cajon, it's really good sometimes to lean back a little bit. It helps your lower back. You can kind of sit up a little bit straighter. You don't have to bend over like this as much. So the seating area being rough like that makes it easier. The cajon comes with its traditional sound hole in the back side. The air flows through and you get a nice deep, low-end, thuddy tone. The cajon is super lightweight, which to me is a little bit strange because it has such a huge tone, but it's really easy to carry. You get a free gig bag when you buy the cajon, so chuck it in there, take it to your gigs. It'll be easy to go all over town with. And that's about it. Cajons are very simple instruments. And now that I've told you about this particular cajon, let me give you a few more examples of what you can do with it. Since this cajon is made for kind of pop and rock music, I've brought a little tambourine out here with me. This is a very old tambourine I've had for a long time, and it's really good because it fits right over my right foot, or my left foot if you want, and I can do something like this. Push my heel down and get a sort of a backbeat. I'm going to couple that with the cajon right now. Another very fun technique to try out, I encourage you to try this out. It's hard, but it just takes the cajon to another level, and it comes from the flamenco style of cajon playing, and it works really well if you have a shoe or a boot on with a hard heel, like a cowboy boot or something like that. These shoes don't have that hard of a heel, but I can still show you what I'm talking about. Basically, you just kick the side of the cajon with the heel of your shoe, like that. Let me see if I can do this for you. Like I said, if you have a shoe with a really hard heel, that tone will jump out a lot more than my rubber-heeled shoes that I have on right now. And there you have it, everybody. This is the Gon Bops Daniel de los Reyes Signature Cajon, a cajon made for drummers. Great instrument. I definitely encourage you to check it out. If you need any more information about this particular Gon Bops instrument or any other Gon Bops product, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Thanks a lot for watching.